Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Here to help you see the new you. Today, two speakers. Every family, every home, well life. We are glad you could join us for another episode of The Talk, where we feature local and international speakers with messages that educate and inspire a call to action. We provide two power-packed learning sessions through our speakers, precious minutes of their time sharing their expertise and experience for you, our dear viewers. Oh, what's up for today? Today is our 14th episode. 14th episode. Wow. Well, what's up with the 14th episode? It's another M for Monday. If you've noticed for the past two episodes, I dubbed our titles for the 12th and 13th episode M words. So today's not different, but not just one M, but I'm going to talk about two M's. And what are these two M's? Marketing and mentoring. So today, marketing, it's all about how people can get mentoring from people who really have the best interests at heart for Filipinos to be very successful. Not only marketers, but entrepreneurs as well. And for that, I have two speakers who will definitely share wonderful messages to all of us today. But before I go there, just a quick shout out to everyone who were able to watch us during the fourth national convention, which is the first virtual convention of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers, PAPSCon 2020, PAPS on top, total online presence. I am just so happy because some of the TNC hosts, the new channel hosts, are also members of the speaking community. the PAPS community. So I really also would want to extend my gratitude to all of those people who helped in so many ways, from our speakers, 16 solid speakers, to our moderators, to our tech, okay, and events prod team. Okay, I couldn't have focused on my hosting chores for those 2 days if not for these wonderful people who also gave it their all so that we could have a successful convention that was held last week. That was on Thursday and Friday. We had free plenary sessions that we broadcasted on FB, but at the same time, we also had Zoom rooms for our breakout sessions. So thank you very much again to those who watched and to those who watched the replay of our 2020 PAPS Online total online presence. Now, let's go back to our speakers. They will be live streamed from different locations in the Philippines. So, just like what I mentioned, our episode today will provide something of value to those who are into marketing, who want to get into marketing, to those who want to be good in marketing so that they can become successful entrepreneurs, or probably you are a student right now, you're studying how to navigate the marketing industry. I'm very sure that our speakers for today will help you for whatever situation you have right now. It's going to be Marketing Mentoring Monday here on the Talk for the 14th episode. So, Talksters, time to grab your note taking tools, whether it's the notebook or the tablet, and of course, get a drink, get some snacks or some healthy food, because this is the time where I open the virtual stage for everyone. So, let me introduce the first speaker. Who is she? Wow. Her contribution in this field is just too many to mention. I have her curriculum vitae. It was just full of accolades, full of credentials, full of experiences. That's why I believe that our first speaker will do justice, okay, in terms of sharing about this topic. She is established, she is well renowned in the academe. She is a master trainer in the soft skills and technical aspects of HRM, and she has earned recognition from the local and international community. So I really must say that she is marketing and marketing personified. For today, it is worth mentioning that she is the drafting officer of the Association of Administrators in Hospitality, Hotel and Restaurant Management Educational Institutions, or RMA, where she is currently the founder and president. So today on the virtual stage, she will talk about marketing mentoring in the academe. Ladies and gentlemen, Talksters, please welcome Dr. Gloria Baken Siy.
90% of the success of every seminar, training that we have depends upon the facilitators, the mentors, and the teachers. Do you agree so? Good afternoon, everyone, or good noon. And thank you so much, Sir Dennis, for the kind introduction. Please allow me to add on a few more, maybe data to add credence to my sharing today. I am 38. Well, for 38 years, I have been an educator with different capacities or positions. I became a mentor, a facilitator, a speaker, a trainer. And out of those experiences, I'm happy to share to you that when I was at the LSU College of St. Benilde, I was awarded the Students' Choice Award and 3 times as most outstanding professor. I am very happy to share to you how we could mentor professionals and students at this time of the pandemic. It is always said that the most difficult resources to handle are the human resources, especially if you are to market your product, which are the ideas, to professionals who may be equally or more competent than you are. And how do you think teachers facilitators and mentors could make a meaningful connection with students and professionals amidst this pandemic? Well, it is a notion. Everybody has already the negative notion on online learning. And this is why we will be discussing some tips maybe. Is there really a change in terms of the marketing? By the way, I will leave the technical aspect of marketing to my co-speaker, who is the real expert on that matter. Now, there is always a notion that online learning is really difficult, especially for people like me who lack the technology, you know. Now, the demand of people who will be enrolling is very high. They wanted to learn a lot from you because they consider the cost of what they have spent from the hard-earned money. That's why we really have to make sure that our training is worth listening. The new normal in education has brought a lot of surprises to faculty members, to students, to professionals, and even to parents who are dragged into the new activity, the new type or the new normal in learning. Now, what are we supposed to consider as far as mentoring is concerned? First, consider yourself as the product itself. Therefore, you know what I mean. You have to be presentable enough. Then think how you can draw attention, interest, and respect from the people who are listening and expecting to learn from you. When you share ideas, try to couple it with the sharing of some experiences to give more meaningful and really a good outcome for the learning. Allow me to share what I call the 5 C's of effective mentoring. The first one is the competence, which is referring to your knowledge, your skill, your capability of sharing the ideas, the products that you are selling to the professionals or the students. Do you really know your product? Do you have the competence to demonstrate it? And also, remember that in academe, our product are ideas. So make sure that you are equipped with what is necessary for that particular topic. We cannot give what we do not have. I think you would agree. You may be would like to look into these factors. How is your appearance online? Sometimes, maybe you have seen also on Facebook, there were teachers who just put the rubber band on the head and then an apron on because they forgot they were cooking, and then at the same time, or maybe a towel. Oh, please take note. We are being we are online, so we have really to show our respect to them. Our way of dressing is our way of respecting others. Are you prepared with your presentation? Your audience might be better than you or more knowledgeable, if not as competent as you are. Be enthusiastic also. Learning is supposed to be interesting, enjoyable, and worth listening throughout the period. Even if you will be talking the whole 3 hours, if you appear to be interesting enough, they would listen to you. And of course, your respect really will beget respect. They will give you the full attention. Be honest. Sometimes, well, maybe some people like me are low tech. If during the presentation you got lost somehow, try to uh, tell them honestly, because a real or a healthy learning environment is supposed to be a learning and sharing activity. You learn from them as they learn from you, right? Second, confidence, a lot of guts to face the audience, especially if your audience are those of the, you know what I mean, the high level. And sometimes there are students also who are naughty. They will try to test how much you know your topic. And your presentation can be they could easily detect a hint whether you are prepared or not through the tone of your voice, the your eye contact, your body movement, and how organized your presentation is. These are very important. Now, being prepared would develop your confidence. I would like to share to you an experience when I was, for the first time, I was exposed to the CATEA. CATEA is China Asian Tourism Educators Association. It was in Jakarta. And when I saw on stage the seasoned and, you know, distinguished speakers, 11 of them, and I was the 12th one, of course, I have to admit, I felt the nervousness. But then I said, no, why should I be nervous? I know, I prepared, I know what I'm going to present. They have also their own, so why should I be afraid? All you have to do is just to ask for blessings from God. If you have prepared, then next is, Lord, please do the rest. I need the wisdom. I need such blessing for me to be able to give justice to what I am doing now. And then the next one is character. A mentor's character would greatly affect the students or professionals' learning. And this character, of course, sometimes through the tone of our voice, we are also judged. Students would say, stricta yan, mayabang, ay siguro mapait siya, or palengkera, etc., etc. No, they are naming some of the teachers. Huwag naman ganon, no, huwag, please, because our character can easily be detected. Really, teaching or mentoring must really be interesting, and for you to do that, of course, preparation is necessary. Now, one time, another one I would like to share to you. At the start of the semester, I had only one student. Then I started. He raised his hand, ma'am, are you really starting with our class? Yes. Is there any problem? And then he said, Mom, I am alone. Is it a problem? He smiled. I taught him techniques and all the rest, for which he was so happy. The following day, 100% of the listed enrolled students were already around even before I arrived. You see? So you just have to be ready with your presentation, because sometimes teachers will just, tend to, at the start, anyway, first day of the class, or anyway, we are just, no, we have really to mean business. Now, that would reflect your character. You have to show that you are humble, yet able. You are approachable, yet with discipline. Okay? Now, next one is, this time of pandemic really is only through online. The trainees they will greatly depend on what you will present. And we have to be careful because sometimes through our, let us say, the tone of the voice, that will be affecting. If is it too high, which is already uh, painful to the ears, or is it too low that will be exhausting for them while they are listening? And this tone of the voice really is, one thing that we have to develop. Second is the choice of words. The choice of words will depend upon who your market is, because the market sometimes, if these are all professionals, we have to be serious, we really have to speak English. There are times that it is a group of millennials, it's okay if you use the words like where na you, here na me. Sometimes they would smile, oh mom knows it. And sometimes the words of, the third uh, the other group, what I mean. So they would feel happy and think that you could relate to them. Varied sound of voice. The sound of our voice must go with what is necessary to give emphasis and to support the emotion of what you are presenting, as well as maybe to allow them to create visualization so that more learning would really come. Diction and pronunciation. I am guilty of this being a Bisaya. That's why when I start with my classes, I used to tell them I'm from Cagayan de Oro City and I might mispronounce some words. And if maybe just try to figure it out, and then they just smile or laugh. And because of that, no one ever tried to insult, because you have told them already. You told them your weaknesses. If we don't know it, then say so. Next is your commitment. If you dared to teach, never cease to learn. It is very important that we as mentors, facilitators, teachers should continue learning to update what we know, because there are a lot of new trends and practices in the industry. So that's why I'm asking, are you continuing with your learning? Are you collaborating with others? Because if you collaborate with others, can I be heard? Oh, okay. If you collaborate with others in order to learn from them, that would really be a good practice. Another one is, are you maintaining um, membership, active membership in professional organizations? If you want to be good speakers, join POPs. If you want to be updated every time about the academe, you join the army. And next is, are you committed to spend time and go down to the level of the students and the professionals? Take note, if we talk of professionals, not all are really techie. So let's try to see, from time to time, we ask them, are you with me? Can you follow? Something like that. And there will be more interactions. It is difficult to venture into new practices now, the new normal where technology is really very necessary. For people like me, I'm 70 years old, it's really difficult, but I'm trying. I am trying my best, because if you stop educating yourself, then you are like a dead person. Education has to continue. It is a continuing process. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I still have time, but you can ask questions after this. I hope you learn from the 5 C's, which starts with competence. Okay, competence, which is the manifestation of knowledge and skills. Your confidence, a lot of guts. And this confidence will only be developed if we are prepared. Next is the character, which could be detected through our, the way we present ourselves, the way we talk, the sound of our voice, and the rest. And then we also have communication, which is the most important. I consider this as the most important. Sometimes students are failing, but we didn't know it was our failure. We might be talking too low that they did not hear what we are saying at the back. Or perhaps you mispronounce words which they cannot understand. That's why we have to ask them from time to time. And the last one is the commitment. We must be committed. It's not the money that counts. It is the output or the outcome. If you made a lifelong learning to your students, to the professionals who expected learning from you, then you have achieved your mission. Maraming salamat po. Daghang salamat. Maayong hapon. I'm now ready for your questions. Hello? Nawala yata ako? Can
Maraming
I still
salamat
be heard?
po. Yes, ma'am, definitely, Dean Gloria. But then again, for the questions and for the comments, we will check through our comments box or sa chat on Facebook so that later on probably we can address it or I can relay how it should be addressed. But then again, Dean Gloria Baken Siy, thank you very much for really sharing those wonderful C's of effective marketing mentoring. So I'm going to get back to those 5 C's later on in the recap. But then again, it's really something basic or fundamental, but oftentimes we tend to forget how to really effectively implement or apply these 5 C's as we try to mentor the current and the future generation. So I do hope that we can really imbibe these C's on a day-to-day basis so that we can be effective teachers, mentors, and coaches for them. So a lot more is in store for all of us, but friends, let's pause for a quick break. Please don't go anywhere.
Since I got my new place, I've enjoyed every single day here. Hotel-like amenities, attentive staff, resort-style living, all in a premium location. So life here is easy and convenient. That's why I invested in another unit. I can earn more, and they can enjoy the very same things I enjoy at home. What a life! So much more rewarding. So much more to life. SMDC.
We need beauty every day. We need power every day. But are you ready?
Ready? Ready.
Beauty is power.
Welcome back to the talk with me, Mr. Delightful, Dance Calamba. So, guys, of course, let me remind you that the talk is sponsored by Well Life, every family, every home, Well Life. So, this being a Monday, tomorrow, Tuesday is the boom. Okay, we'll be dropping a big boom. It's the Business Online Opportunity Meeting sponsored by Well Life. And our featured sharer is, of course, the president of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers, a true blue HR practitioner and advocate, Mr. Francis or Jesse Francis Rebustillo. So watch out for that 8:30 on FB Live. Well Life, every family, every home. Well Life. And if you may also drop me a like and follow on Facebook at Dance Calamba, the Mr. Delightful of Learning. And of course, join our learning community at Learning Events and Resources PH. And so, before we continue, I would like to invite all of you to watch these inspirational shows under the TNC roster. You will find our poster right about now, and I will give you the rundown on all of the shows. Yes, what are the shows under TNC? The Big Picture, inspiring stories of notable personalities, Mondays to Fridays, 7 p.m. Next, Human Resources Management on HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 noon. The Family Business is everyone's business, Saturdays at 4 p.m. Life, business, and success stories on the fourth project, Saturdays, 10 p.m. Dubai, 6 p.m. Philippines. Beauty Beyond What Your Eyes Can See, it's Usapang Beauty, Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. It is time to hear positive stories from those who recovered. COVID stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Life Purpose and Turnaround Stories, U-Turn, Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Build and own a property. The Home Buyer streams Mondays and Thursdays 4 p.m. Laugh and learn from puppetry arts around the world. It's the Puppet Stories Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace. It's an online night bazaar every Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Know your rights and the basic law but learn it in a cool way. That's YOLO Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Learn about money and more. Tuesdays 8:30 p.m. in the Philippines and 5:30 a.m. in the USA. Of course, we also have Chill and Booze after Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. and Strategize Win in Life through Win Within Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. What else? What else? What else? Kids, this is for you. Dream, achieve, nurture, and inspire. Watch the Danny Art Show Fridays 5:30 p.m. Learn together across borders. It's Foreign Affairs Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Because health is wealth, we have Healthline Wednesdays and Fridays 4 p.m. We also celebrate Women at Work. That's every 9 a.m. on Saturdays. Always have an awesome day. That's later on in the day, Monday 2:30 p.m. Watch out, Kuya Pasdani Serrano. Drop in some knowledge later on, along with Mr. Awesome Alian Barcelona. CyberNext empowers people and companies to be secured in a digital world. That's Wednesdays at 9. Know the emerging technologies shaping our future with my brother Marvin Salazar. It's Tech You, Fridays at 8:30 p.m. And of course, my most favorite show in the whole TNC roster. And that features two speakers to provide authentic, thought-provoking messages. I am talking about none other than Talk with me as your handsome host. And we are sponsored by Well Life, every family, every home, Well Life. So, what else? To the plane, catch all of our TNC original shows. One day, it's a live storytelling and it alternates with TNC Town Hall. It's co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd and Apple, and it's a show where the hosts, talk to you, our valued audience. So, more upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. Please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube and let us help you hashtag see the new you. So, wow. It's a long one, but you have to understand in just a few months' time, TNC, the channel, the new channel, really has grown from just one original show, which is The Big Picture with Luna, and now, have you counted? We have, like almost close to 2 dozen shows here on the new channel and more upcoming. So always enjoy what we are offering to you on a daily and nightly basis. The new channel has the new you. And with that, it's time to introduce our second speaker. This professor, known as the trainer with a zero, is committed in developing the business leaders of tomorrow towards inclusive growth in nation building. A certified professional marketer and certified Go Negosyo mentor, he inspires, motivates, and empowers students, business professionals, and MSME entrepreneurs. He was a board member of the Philippine Marketing Association 2019 and category head for outstanding achievement in entrepreneurship, large and medium scale during the 39th and 40th Agora Awards, which promotes marketing excellence in the Philippines. Today, on the virtual stage, he will talk about marketing mentoring for the Pinoy entrepreneur. Topsters, please welcome the professor, the trainer, Mr. Roman Buyson.
Good afternoon. I am Professor Roman Buyson, also known as the trainer, and my advocacy is developing the business leaders of tomorrow. I empower students, business professionals, and entrepreneurs here in the country. So for today, I will be discussing to you marketing, mentoring for Pinoy entrepreneurs. So it's all about marketing. No? The first insight that I would like to share to each and every one of you as your mentor for today is that good business is no accident. Again, good business is no accident. Why? Because good business requires a careful planning and execution of the state-of-the-art tools and techniques. Again, good business requires a careful planning and execution of the state-of-the-art tools and techniques. Meaning, if you wanted to pursue or set up a business, you need to have a combination of an art and science, because only by then it will create or increase your success in putting up your business. Okay. Now, the first insight that I would like to share to you is all about science. We will discuss some important scientific tools today in order for you to be equipped in your businesses. So the first word that I would like to share to you is the word entrepreneurship. Ano ba ang definition ng entrepreneurship? So maraming tayong pwedeng makuhang definition ng entrepreneurship dyan sa Google. But we will adopt this definition. Entrepreneurship is defined as the activity of setting up a business, taking on financial risk in the hope of making a profit. Again, it is the activity of setting up a business. Pagtatayo raw ng business, no? And also, taking on financial risk. Kasi risk kasi yan eh. I-invest mo ang iyong life savings, mag-i-invest ka ng money dyan as capital, and then para kumita ka o hindi ka kumita. Pero I would like to share or highlight the word in our definition, the word hope, because it is defined as the activity of setting up a business, taking on financial risk in the hope, again, in the hope of making a profit. So the right mindset, if you are a Filipino who want to engage in entrepreneurship, you need to accept that there is a probability that you will be successful and there is a higher probability that you will not become successful. Why? Because based on the statistics, 90% of business startups fail. No? Why? Because yun ang statistics eh. Kailangan natin magkaroon ng science kasi. At iyon ang i-discuss natin ngayon. No? So, ang una natin i-discuss is the right mindset. No? Ano ba ang right mindset ng isang Pinoy entrepreneur para maging successful siya sa kanyang pagnenegosyo? Again, dalawa yan. Entrepreneurship mindset na yung diniscuss natin. Ano yung diniscuss natin? It is the activity of setting up a business, taking on financial risk in the hope of making a profit. Meaning, nag-start up ka ng business, ang nasa mindset mo kaagad, profit, no? Yun yung isang mindset ng mga Pinoy, na profit kaagad ang entrep mindset, ang kanyang mindset no, pag nagtayo siya ng business. Pero I would like to share to you na mayroon pang isang mindset na para sa akin, it is much more ideal and it will increase your chance to become successful in your pursuit of doing or setting up a business. And that word is social entrepreneurship. Okay? Yung isa, entrepreneurship lang ang definition, profit-oriented. Yung isa naman, social entrepreneurship. Now, what is social entrepreneurship? It is the development of innovative projects whose main aim is not individual profit, but the transformation of the society. Again, what is social entrepreneurship? It is the development of innovative projects whose main aim is not for individual profit, but for the transformation of the society. Meaning, as an entrepreneur, you're not just offering a product. The right mindset is that you're offering a solution to a particular problem of your target market. You are a solution provider, and you are an opportunity seeker. If there's a problem, there is an opportunity for you to offer a solution to your target market through your product. So, money will follow, no? So, sa 5 magnenegosyo, sa pag-ikot-ikot ko rito sa Pilipinas, 5 Pinoy magnenegosyo sila. 4 dyan, profit mindset kaagad. In the short term, yes, magiging successful ka. But if you wanted to become successful in the long run, dapat ang mindset mo is social entrepreneurship, no? Para makatulong sa yung target market. Now, the first science that I would like to share to each and every one of you is the word utility. Again, utility. Pag pinag-usapan natin sa finance yan, expense ang definition nila sa utility. Pero bilang entrepreneur, iba ang definition natin sa utility. Ano yung definition ng utility? Utility is the want-satisfying power of a good or a service. Again, utility is the want-satisfying power of a good or a service. So, we buy products not because of the product, but because of the utility. Again, what is utility? It is the want-satisfying power of a good or a service. To further expound and explain to you further what is utility, eto po, punta tayo sa agahan. Pagdating po sa breakfast, Pinoy breakfast natin, hindi tayo kumpleto ang agahan natin kung wala tayong kape. No? It's either, talaga nasa budget natin ng mga Pinoy yan, no? Kape. It's either team coffee ko ka, team great taste ka, or team less cafe ka. No? Magkano lang ba yung kape na yun? No? Naglalaro sa presyo na 7 pesos to 12 pesos. 12 pesos na siguro yung pinakamahal, yung 3-in-1. Ngayon, depende pa sa'yo kung isang timplahan mo lang siya, o ako kasi 2 timplahan yun, yung isang sachet sa akin, sold ka na. So, satisfied ka kasi may mga satisfying power yung kape na naibibigay sa atin para maging kumpleto ang ating breakfast. Pero, eto, no? Pag pinag-usapan naman natin, Starbucks. Kape din siya, di ba? Pareho silang kape. Pero bakit ang price ng Starbucks ay naglalaro sa 120 to 150? Ang isa, yung brewed coffee nila. So, kung titingnan mo, parehong kape, pero ba't mas mahal ang si Starbucks, no? Kasi naman, kapag dati sa Starbucks, pagpasok mo pa lang sa loob ng Starbucks, iba na ang feeling mo. Amoy pa lang kape na. Pag pumasok ka sa loob ng Starbucks, wow, iba na yung ambience, talagang ibubrew nila ang coffee mo. No? So, bago ka, talagang pagka-order mo, ibubrew nila ang coffee mo, tapos tatawagin ka talagang freshly brewed coffee. Ngayon, anong lesson natin dito? No? Pareho silang kape, both na may utility, pero nagkataon si Starbucks, mas mataas ang kanyang utility. Again, what is utility? The want-satisfying power of a good or a service. So, the higher the utility, the higher the price. So bilang magnenegosyo o plano natin maging negosyante, ang una dapat natin maipasok sa ating isip is ano ba magiging utility ng business mo, no? Kasi mahalaga yun, no? So yun yung tinatawag nating utility. Yung isa pang example, pagdating sa cellphone, kung naaalala niyo pa dati yung Nokia ang sikat nung araw, no? So yung 3210 nila. Magkano ang 3210 ng na Nokia nung araw? Mga siguro nasa 7,000, depende pa sa price niya, no? Kung iba yung presyo ng China, iba ang presyo ng Finland, no? So kung makikita mo, kung meron ka pang pera, pwede kang bumili ng casing, nagkakahalagang 500 pesos doon, and then kung meron ka pang additional na budget, lalagyan mo pa siya ng ringtone, lalagyan mo pa siyang acetate. So talagang ang taas ng one satisfying power ni Nokia that time. Pero ngayon, mayroon pa bang Nokia ngayon? Ganun pa rin ba ang price niya? Hindi. Lesson number 2, ang utility nagdi-diminish din. Didiminish siya. Kumbaga, kung ang sikat ngayon ay bumabagsak rin sa product life cycle ang utility, no? So anong sikat ngayon? Ang sikat ngayon ay yung, alam natin, yung Apple, no? Magkano ang presyo ng Apple ngayon? Nasa 50,000 and up, yung pinaka-latest nilang telepono. Pero kung titignan naman natin, compare naman natin sa my phone, medyo katunog, Apple and then my phone. Ang my phone sa halagang 5,000, meron ka ng telepono, no? Pero papansinin niyo, pareho silang cellphone, pareho sila nakakapag-text, pareho sila nakakapag-chat, pareho sila nakakapag-Facebook, pero magkaiba lang ang presyo nila, no? Why? Because mas mataas ang utility or one satisfying power ni Apple, no? So kung titingnan mo sa halagang 50,000 pesos, ano na mabibili mo doon? Makakabili ka na ng ref, makakabili ka na ng dining table, makakabili ka na ng microwave oven, makakabili ka na ng grocery, makakabili ka pa ng sala set, at saka LED TV, at may iPhone ka pa. Pero bakit gusto pa rin natin magkaroon ng iPhone? Kasi yung utility niya, pag meron kang iPhone, alam mo, pinaghirapan mo to, alam mo, nag-save ka dito, at nagkakaroon tayo ng self-fulfillment. So yun yung tinatawag nating utility. Okay? So, again, utility is the one satisfying power of a good or service. So meron tayong tinatawag na strategies, no? O tinatawag kong use strategy. Ano yung use strategy na yon? No? Tatlo, bigyan ko kayong tatlo. So what are those? So we have the form utility, the time utility, and the place utility. So the form utility is defined as the conversion of raw materials into finished good, no? While time utility is defined as the availability of goods and services when consumers want them, and place utility is defined as the availability of goods and services at convenient location. So, kung titingnan po natin, ito yung mga strategy na may right mindset ka na as bilang entrepreneur, dapat social entrepreneur mindset ka. Ano naman ang kailangan mong kunin? Dapat may utility ka. Pero meron tayong tatlong strategy na pwede kang magnegosyo. Nung unang form utility, example ng form utility, ito yung mga karinderya, okay, magtitinda ka ng hamburger, wherein lahat ng preparation para doon sa pagkain na yun, nandun na sa business mo, kakain na lang si customer. Ang tawag po doon, form strategy, no? So pwede ka mag-engage ng business using the form strategy. Pag sinabi namang time utility, ito naman yung availability of goods and services where consumers want them. Bawa sa subdivision mo, wala pang seafood, no? Sa market, no? Lahat puro mga gulay, pork, and then chicken ang tinitinda. So, kung pwede kang bumili ng seafood dyan sa Minabotas o sa Malabon Fishport, and then dalhin nyo rito ngayon sa subdivision mo, ay available na ang seafood, no? Dyan sa subdivision mo. At yun yung tinatawag na time strategy. Now, pagdating naman sa place strategy, sabi dito, convenient location. Ano mga sample nito sa pagnenegosyo, no? Para bang manonood ka ng sine, nakakamiss na manonood ng sine. Bago ka pumasok sa sinehan, hindi kompleto nung wala kang popcorn saka soft drink. So kung titingnan mo, pwede kang bumili ng popcorn doon sa sinihan bago ka pumasok. Ay yung tinatawag ko na time utility kasi available siya. Available yung popcorn doon sa loob ng sinihan, hindi ka na pupunta sa grocery. Pero kung mapapansin mo, pagdating doon sa loob ng sinihan, mapapansin mo, may nag-iikot pa na nagtitinda ng, ng popcorn. Eh, yung tinatawag natin na place utility. So, at convenient locations, lumalapit na sa'yo. Kaya yung mga kababayan natin, kapag nandun ka sa loob ng jeep at natatraffic ka, yung mga umiikot na may daladalang mga sa malamig, yung mga bottled water, mga chichirya, mga ganyan, ginagawa nila yon. Marunong silang magnegosyo, pero hindi nila alam yung science kung ano tawag doon. Ayun yung tinatawag na na place utility. Availability of goods and services at convenient location. So again, we have defined utility and then the 3 types of strategy na pwede mo magamit sa pag-business mo. Okay? Now, it's a basic form, no? I would like to share to you, no? Dapat may marketing mix ka. So, ano yung marketing mix yun? Dapat may product ka, may pricing ka, paano mo siya ipopromote, and place kung saan mo siya ilolocate, no? So, yun yung 4 P's of marketing natin. Now, ano pwede natin gawing business, no? Ang usapan natin, no? Ano yung mga business models natin, no? So, meron tayong 10. Tandaan niyo po. Ang isa, pwede kang goods. Pag sinabing goods, it refers to the physical product, no? So, pwede kang magtinda ng sasakyan, pwede kang magtinda ng sabon, pwede kang magtinda ng mga sapatos. Yun, no? Goods. Pwede naman, yung isa namang category is services. Pag sinabing services, ayan yung pwede kang magtayo ng laundry shop, pwede kang magtayo ng travel agency. Yan, mga services category na yan. O kaya barbershop, no? Kung walang barbershop sa inyo, yan yung mga business na po pwede natin pasukin. So, pwede ka rin magkaroon ng business using the events and experiences. Ayun yung mga events organizer, if you want to be the wedding planner sa mga kakasal, at expertise mo yun, you can put up a business using events and experiences, a business model. And then the next is persons, no? Kailangan kung gusto mo bang maging ang business mo, maging consultant ka na tinutulungan mo i-boost ang image ng mga personality na gusto magpatulong na mag-boost ang kanilang personality. And another is places and properties. Ayan, pwede kang maging negosyo mo is real estate, mga condominium, bahay lupa. You can do that, no? And also, ano pa pwede i-business, no? Pwede ka gawin mo rin i-business yung organization. You can promote organization like set up ng museum, tayo ka ng museum mo, and then promote it with the Department of Tourism as one of the tourist destinations, sa kanilang tour packages, and information. And then may information, eto naman, yung mga mga schools, no? Gusto mo magtayo ng school because the business model of schools is providing information at a certain price, no? And then ideas. Ay yung mga marketing ideas like yung sa Department of Trade and Industry na KMME o kapatid mentor ni online, mga ideas niya. So, ulitin natin, no? Let's recap, no? So, there are two types of mindsets, no? Mindset for you to become an entrepreneur. It's either entrep mindset ka or profit-oriented or social entrep mindset ka na kung gusto mong makatulong sa target market mo. So para sa akin, mas malalim ang meaning ng isang negosyante na Pinoy kung ang kanyang mindset is social entrep because profit will follow. Because kasabihan nga, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Kumbaga, may pusong negosyo, no? Then, recap natin, utility. Pag ikaw magne-negosyo, you need to identify your utility. What is utility? It is the one satisfying power of a good or a service. Okay? I also shared to you the 3 utility strategies or U strategies. We have the form utility, the time utility, and the place utility. So, yun yung mga strategies na pwede natin gawin. And then I also shared to you ano yung pwede maging business, no? So we can put up a business using the goods, services, events and experiences, persons, places and properties, organization, and ideas. So for more business science, you can communicate with me using my Facebook, no? Andiyan naman naka-post ang Facebook ko. And naibibigay ko sa inyo tip. Kumuha kayo ng mentor. Kumbaga sa negosyo, meron nag-handle sa atin sa book natin, meron tayong dentista, at kailangan may mentoring kayo to cut the learning curve and you need to invest in science. It's either you study, attend business seminars through the Department of Trade and Industry, and you may also, if you have a budget, you can study formal education in the universities using the business, anything about business, marketing, or business management, so that you can be fully equipped in your pursuit of putting up your business. So marami pong salamat mga kababayan, at patuloy po tayong mangarap na magkapagtayo tayo ng business, at lapit lang po kayo. Willing ko po kayong tulungan para maput up natin ang business na. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you very much, the professor, the trainer, Roman Buyson. So he ended with really a sincere invitation that if you really want to make a difference not only in your life but in the lives of your fellow Filipinos, you can reach out to him so that he can start your journey to become an effective and efficient entrepreneur. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we offer our thank you to Roman Buyson. So guys, hang on for the recap. The talk will be right back after these reminders. And we're back. Dennis Calamba here, the Mr. Delightful of Learning, host of the talk. Of course, this is sponsored by Well Life, every family, every home, Well Life. And I would like to invite you to tomorrow's Business Online Opportunity Meeting sponsored by Well Life. Sharer is Mr. Jesse Francis Rebustilio. So 8:30 live on FB, but if you really want to make it more intimate, let us know, let me know, and I will send you the Zoom link for tomorrow night's Boom Business Online Opportunity Meeting. And of course, please do like or follow me on Facebook at Dance Calamba, the Mr. Delightful of Learning, and join our learning community at Learning Events and Resources PH. But more specifically, please do like the page of TNC The Talk. Of course, every show has a page, and I would really like to invite everybody to like or follow TNC The Talk. I would be engaging there soon. But more than that, as we try to really go through the remaining episodes of the first season, it is really my hope and my prayer that you will engage with us live, watch us live, in as much as we really appreciate those who watch after the live stream. But it's really one of the ways where you can show your support not only to the show, the talk, but to the rest of the shows on TNC. So please, if you can, watch us live. Okay, so a quick recap. Of course, we have our speakers, Dean or Dr. Gloria Baken Siy, and of course, the professor, the trainer, Roman Buyson. Of course, they only talked about one thing, and it's all about marketing. But more than the concepts, more than the fundamentals of how we can really be a good marketing mentor, teacher, coach, or advisor, it really boils down to, of course, the 5 C's as discussed by Dean Gloria. So I posted it on the comment section. So please do take a screenshot of that so that you may not forget. But of course, those are really common, but okay, essential C's for us to be great in mentoring in the academy. But if you are one of our audiences who are considering to really make that jump to become an entrepreneur, the professor, the trainer, Roman Buison, also reminds us that do not just focus on putting up a business with the hope of earning a profit, but put up a business that gives people hope. So he is really encouraging us not to just push for entrepreneurship, but for social entrepreneurship. And for us to do that, we really need to do our homework. We need to learn what kind of product or service that is needed by the society, by your community, and then do your best to offer that product or service. But at the same time, we cannot do it by ourselves. Marketing and putting up a business really isn't a one-man show. So we need the help of other people, most especially mentors, people who have been there, done that, or who are in there in the business and they are continually learning, but they are just a few steps ahead of us. And it's really not that bad, or there's nothing wrong with looking for a mentor who wants to journey with you, because really putting up a business is not a perfect science. It's not, a perfect deal. There's nothing perfect about engaging in business, but it really helps if you have people who will guide you through your journey. Probably one of the things that the professor might have humbly forgot to mention is he is a go negocio mentor. So just try to search for that. And I'm sure that you will be more confident in terms of putting up your own social entrepreneur or entrepreneurship journey. Okay, so that's it for the recap. Again, let us give an applause to Dean Gloria Baken Siy and to the professor Roman Buyson. Thank you very much. You deserve our virtual and real warm round of applause. So we do hope that you were able to get valuable insights from a power-packed presentations. So thank you very much for joining us on this episode of The Talk here on the new channel. This has been your host, Dennis Calamba, the Mr. Delightful of Learning, leaving you with a constant encouragement to keep on learning and keep on growing. See you next day as we open the virtual stage yet again with 2 speakers, 20 minutes, thought-provoking messages. This is The Talk. God is good all the time. Blessing everyone. Goodbye.